Hey everybody, Danny here. Hope we're well. Just wanted to mention this little soccerprofile.com. I use this. There's no sell here or anything like that. I just wanted to pass this along. There's a friend of mine in England, Stuart Monk, Gary Monk. It was his brother, who was a coach in the Premier League at some point. But they put together this little software package. It's only I think $5 a year for a coach to get a license. They call it. I think you can add players, but they started out the platform with this compare players kind of assessment platform, so players can get in and do these little tests, and they can be, you can record your scores and have a database, that you can compare yourself against, that kind of thing. For me personally, and our kids, within the club, it didn't necessarily pan out that way. But what I do like are a couple of things. So one is the online library. So these are sessions put together by all sorts of people. Brendan Rodgers and Martinez, who's the current Belgium head coach. But you've got lots of little coaching games here, little coaching sessions that you can just pull up and take and use, and they say the coaches are at some point really good thieves. We steal ideas from others, but make them your own. But you can certainly, see that what some of the top clubs are doing and those kind of things. But yeah, here's a little session plan. It could be printed out. It could give you the aims and objectives, all the parts that it gets involved with. So I really like that. Um, but the other part as well is just your own session planner. So you can actually map out a whole session plan if you wish. But I just like the diagrams because then I can share them with my teams. But let's take an attacking diagram here. So I built this at some point. This was last fall, I believe, but it should populate. But yeah, so I would talk over this, similar to a video like this, and I, move the ball around and talk about shapes. This was an attacking option. So again, we'd be the white team trying to find a way to score goals in the formation we played. But yeah, so we'd move players around. You can always, of course, just go straight to your diagrams, make a new one, um, create a new diagram. I can then choose the pitch that I'd like, how I'd want that to look. Maybe I'd want to do a little half field situation here. Maybe I'm going to just start to add players. Put them in red. How about that? So you can add players. You can do whatever you need to do. Maybe a goalkeeper, that might be someone wearing green. And you can excuse me. You can make these things you want. Play around with them however you wish. You can make it, I actually think these look a little smaller. Make it look better when you make it a little smaller. But obviously it takes a little time. But you can move players around. You can add formations. You can look at different equipment needs. You can add balls. You can add. You know, you can. I'm not obviously not pressing my mouse properly. But, you can add the ball. You can add arrows, formations. I'd want this player to. Obviously, this isn't accurate at all because I'm just making it up. But you can move arrows around and that kind of stuff to make your diagrams. To reset that, clear the session. We can look at formations. This is a nice, easy one to just start with when you're working with players because they're already pre-populated. And from there, you can then just go around and move players, pick them up, move them around, and talk to kids or whatever you're doing. So anyway, it's Soccer Profile. There's the main website, Soccer Profile, and I believe that you would then just hit sign up and then they take care of you. So hope that helps. More information on the way, of course, as we go through our group. But some of it will be soccer related, some will be personal related, some will be business related. And again, the idea that we can find ways to help provide more pathways for kids to get involved with the sport. Whether that's helping us out with coaching, whether that's helping us, I don't know, leave our current jobs and dedicate ourselves full time to doing this. Maybe it's to put a foundation together and have kids come play at certain centres across the country. That's one of my goals. So I'll be in touch, and I hope this was useful for you. Take care.